Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Tabrez. I'm raised up as a Hindu family. To be very specific, Mudaliar family. To be very specific, Sengundam Mudaliar family. Our community is the one who create all the cotton related stuff, all the cotton related shirt, cotton related dhoti, cotton related chudidars. Whatever you wear is from our community. It is exported to other foreign countries, branded there and coming back to India again. So my native place is Nagari. It is between the border of Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. Currently I am working in an IT industry. I have nearly 10 plus years of IT experience as a project lead. While I was rising up in a Hindu family, we used to worship many gods, many gods. And in our village, the respect of a person, respect of a family is given not based upon who you are, not based upon of your acts, not based upon your strength of your money. It's based upon how much you donate to the temple. Our father is the one who used to donate a lot of money to the temple. He used to get a lot of musicians, create a lot of functions there. He had got Punnakudi Vaidyanathan, the famous violinist, to our village, and he has got TMS son once, and he has also got Valayapati Subramanian. You could hear his name in Valayapati Tavile song. So he has got many people there. So we used to earn good respect in our village, and we used to go to many other temples. Not only the temples within the village, outside the village, because people used to come and say that go to this temple at this place and do these things, all your difficulties will be washed away. We used to go there, and after coming back we used to think, what is the difference? There is no difference. We are not able to see any results. And then people will come and say, no, go to this temple there, worship this God, all your difficulties will be erased and you will get whatever you want. But after all these things, I found that there is no difference anywhere. But still, I keep on worshipping God, keep on worshipping many other gods, because most of the community people, they worship God. So I just worship those gods. And not only that, in the puja room, if you see, there will be n number of gods. Even there is a formula. The number of gods in puja room this year is equal to or greater than the number of gods the previous year, which means the number of gods will keep on increasing and never decreases. Even though I worship many gods, we go to many temples, deep inside my heart, not only in my heart, it is in the hearts of all the Hindus that there is some power. There is only one God, but we don't know what it is. So we keep on worshiping many other gods. But as time progressed, I was being exposed to this book called The Secret. This book is written by Rhonda Byrne, and she had actually discussed with other successful people across the world, and it came as in the form of film, and after that they had created it as a book. In this book it is said that whatever you want in your life, you will get it. You should not have any negative thoughts in your mind. You should always think positive, because whatever you speak, whatever you think, all your thoughts are being monitored. It is monitored by some power, and that power is mentioned in this book as the universe. The universe is listening to all your thoughts. Whatever you want, how much ever big your dream is, it is nothing for that universe. And after reading this book, my thinking started to change. The way I speak started to change. My prayers started to change, and I started to see wonders happening. I started to see many manifestations happening, and that is when a strong belief came into my heart that yes, there is some power, and that power is all powerful. That power is listening to us, and that power is responding to us. When I started learning about Islam said that there is only one God, and that God is all powerful, and that God is creator of everything, and that God is the controller of everything, and that God is the one who listens to all our prayers, and that God is the one who responds to the prayers. And that is when I thought, this is the God I was looking for. This is the God I was searching for. But I was very reluctant to accept the God of Islam, because you guys in Islam call your God as Allah. No. I believe some power, one God is there. But your God Allah, no, I will not believe. Then I got a clarification that God in Tamil means Tamil means Kadavul. God in Telugu means Devudu. Devda. God in Hindi means Bhagavan. God in Arabic means Quran came to this world just recently, 1400 years back. But before that, Arabian people used to call their God as Allah. And even today, the Christians call their God, as Christians here in Tamil Nadu call God as Kartar, Christians in Arabia call their God as Allah. Which means something is clear to me. Allah is an Arabic word, and it is the best word that can be used. Okay? One God. Even Veda says there is only one God. Christianity says there is only one God. Islam also says there is only one God. I will be a Hindu. We will believe in Vedas and I believe in one God. Why should I convert to Islam, become a Muslim? I had this doubt. Islam says there are million messengers came to this earth. Million messengers. I don't know the exact number, but more than million for sure came to this world for various civilizations of various times. This Quran came to this world 1400 years back. Even before that, in India, what is the history of civilization of India? It goes back 5,000, 10,000 years. Which means, even during that time, there was a civilization, and even for the civilization, God would have sent a messenger. God would have sent a message. And we don't know what that message is. Maybe those messages can be Vedas, or those can be Upanishads. So, as time progressed, the thinking of the man changed, the culture of the man changed, and the technology we live in changed. So, as the maturity of the man progressed, God had sent new messengers to that world, new messengers to that civilization. And the latest message, last and final message, came 1400 years back, that is the Quran. And the last and final messenger of this world is Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. And we should follow these messages. But still, I was very reluctant to accept this message because Quran is in Arabic, Vedas is in Sanskrit, Indian language. I was feeling very difficult to leave up this Indian language and go and pick up an Arabic language and believe in a foreign messenger. But we have to think something. We people are very, very adaptable. When Microsoft gave Windows 97, we used it. When Microsoft gave Windows 2000, we adapted and used it. When Microsoft gave Windows XP, we used it. When Microsoft gave whatever it is now, I don't know what it is, but we are using it. We people are adaptable to everything. We were using Dabba phone before, correct? Now we are using smartphone, and some people have iPhone who have money. So we are very much adaptable to things. When a foreign company says, when a MNC says that this is old, forget it, use this thing, we are ready to adapt it. But when God says that this is old, this is the latest message you have to use, we are thinking double times and we are not able to adapt to what God is saying. I was thinking that it is the same God who has sent the same message long back to this civilization. It is the same God who has sent the latest message, and why not use the latest message? And moreover, there is no authenticity of the previous messengers. We don't know the authenticity of how Vedas and Upanishad came to this world, how God had sent that revelation. Maybe it can be revelation or not, and how it is documented. Maybe if some king would have changed anything in between, we don't know that. But all we know about Quran is, we know exactly how it came to this world and how it is documented and how it is preserved. Allah had sent Quran to this world to Prophet Muhammad in a span of 23 years. Not in a single shot, in a span of 23 years through angel Jibreel. And this Quran came in many verses, small chapters and many chapters. And during the lifetime of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he had trained many of his companions to memorize the Quran. And after the lifetime of the Prophet, peace be upon him, many people have memorized the Quran, and many wars had took place where people started to die. The people who had memorized Quran started to die. And that is when our Caliph, first Caliph of Islam, Abu Bakr Siddiq, had ordered to document Quran in a form of a book. And as time progressed, third Caliph of Islam, Uthman radiallahu anhu, during his time, Islam started to expand. Islam became a continent containing many countries. And many people in the many countries started to recite Quran in their own way. And they started to write Quran in their own literature. And that is when Uthman had ordered all those Qurans to be destroyed. Can you believe it? All those Qurans to be destroyed. And also burn it. And he had sent the copy which he had in his office. He has made 5 copies of it and sent it to 5 different areas of 5 different countries. Until today, some of these copies are still preserved, which means you can verify the Quran till today of the Quran, which is 1400 years back. You see the extreme importance is given to the authenticity. Extreme importance is given to authenticity rather than the respect you give to the Holy Scripture. Because can you believe a leader of Islam ordering people to destroy it just to safeguard its authenticity? That is the beauty of Islam. And not only that, Islam is extremely cautious of something getting added into it. If someone adds something into it, even for the sake of worship, even if it is good, he is considered to be a grave sinner. During the lifetime of the prophets, peace be upon him, some people used to say that I am not going to marry for the sake of Allah. I am not going to sleep all the night. I am going to worship for the sake of Allah. I am not going to end my fast. I am going to continue my fast all the day for the sake of Allah. At that time, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, had said, the one who does this goes to such an extreme in a religion is not one of me. Which means he is not a Muslim. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, had prohibited people to do extremism in worship. And how is it possible to do extremism in killing people? It's not possible. And not only that, I believe that there is only one God. Okay. Quran is authentic. Okay. Why should I believe Prophet Muhammad is the messenger of God? What is the guarantee? What is the warranty? Then I got a clarification. There are many, I see that Muslims become very happy when any scientific inventions come. When new scientific inventions come, generally the Hindus and Christians, they were very afraid. And that's in the history we will see that there are many revolutions which had happened in the history. Because of new scientific revolutions, the Christian kings had jailed many of the scientists. But in Islam, Muslims are very, very happy when new scientific inventions come. Because anytime a new scientific inventions come, it is already said in the Quran. All the scientific inventions, from how a child is born in the womb of the baby, the womb of the mother, till how the earth is formed. All of these things are mentioned in the Quran. And not only that, I see Quran as a solution to many society problems. Many society problems. We have extreme society problems, starting from people committing suicides, and there are many corruption in the politics, and people have financial problems, family problems. So solutions for everything I have seen in the Quran personally. I have analyzed everything, and it took me 1 year, 3 months, and still I believe that Islam is a perfect religion. The clarity came to me that Islam is the perfect religion, but I did not accept Islam still. Till I saw a video where there was a lady, Namita, she used to ask Dr. Zakir Naik a question. Sir, Islam being a good religion, why people are not coming to Islam? Dr. Zakir Naik gave his reply, and the end, he asked a question back. Madam, Islam being a right religion, why you have not accepted Islam? And I was listening to this in my laptop, sleeping in the night, just listening something. And when he asked me this question, I accepted Islam, saying, Ashhadu la ilaha illallah, Ashhadu anna Muhammad Rasulullah. There is no God worthy of worship except Allah, and Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is the messenger of God. And after that, I'm before you, telling my story about Islam. So my request to all the non-Muslim brothers is, you might have the confusion. The reason why you saw this video is maybe your friend would have asked you to see this video, or maybe you have some search about Islam, but you are still confused. you have an option. If you believe there is a creator, then pray to the creator that, oh my creator, show me why I am in this world. I am totally confused. Show me the reason why I am in this world and show me the path which is straight. And if you are sincere in your prayer, then you will definitely get the answer for your question. With that saying, I am ending my speech. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.